Aubrey Plaza, a name that has become synonymous with fearlessness, originality, and a magnetic blend of wit and charm, is not just an actress. She is an emblem of breaking molds and redefining what it means to stand out in Hollywood, a world often dominated by conventional beauty, predictable roles, and cautious choices. Yet Aubrey entered this landscape not with a desire to blend in, but with an unwavering commitment to authenticity, carving a path that is uniquely hers, a path paved with audacity, humor that is sharp yet relatable, and a presence so compelling that audiences cannot help but be drawn to the strange, mesmerizing, and sometimes awkward brilliance she radiates. For her journey began not with instant fame or a silver platter, but with a quiet determination to hone her craft, to embrace the awkwardness and the flaws that society often tries to smooth over, and to transform them into a force so powerful that it commands attention. Whether she is playing the deadpan, sarcastic April Ludgate in Parks and Recreation, a role that forever changed television comedy by proving that humor need not be loud or boisterous to resonate, or venturing into the cinematic world with performances that blend subtlety and intensity, showing that depth can exist even in the most eccentric characters, and that true artistry is in the layers, the pauses, the glances that convey more than dialogue ever could. And beyond her professional achievements, Aubrey Plaza is a symbol of resilience, having faced rejection, typecasting, and the pressures of an industry that often underestimates those who do not fit the conventional mold. Yet she emerged not bitter, but emboldened, teaching millions that embracing who you are, even the parts others might see as peculiar or unmarketable, is not only courageous but necessary for genuine success, inspiring aspiring actors, artists, and everyday individuals alike to see the power in their own uniqueness, to trust their instincts, to be bold in the face of uncertainty, and to find humor and grace even when the world expects conformity. And it is this rare combination of vulnerability, intelligence, daring, and dark comedic timing that has allowed Aubrey to leave a mark on every project she touches, influencing a generation to pursue authenticity over perfection, substance over superficiality, and to recognize that the most magnetic form of beauty comes not from appearances or accolades, but from the ability to remain true to oneself, to navigate life's challenges with a sense of humor, to embrace failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback, and to approach every opportunity with a mixture of curiosity, courage, and creativity that defies easy categorization. For Aubrey Plaza is not merely an actress or a comedian. She is a living testament to the power of individuality, the rewards of resilience, and the extraordinary heights that can be achieved when one refuses to shrink to fit the expectations of others. And as audiences continue to watch her evolve, both on screen and in the public eye, they are reminded that success is not a linear path, that the most inspiring journeys are often those that zigzag through uncertainty, challenge norms, and embrace the unexpected. And in this sense, Aubrey's story transcends entertainment, offering lessons in self-respect, courage, and the relentless pursuit of one's passions, motivating countless people to reimagine what it means to be confident, creative, and unapologetically themselves, making her not just a role model for performers, but for anyone who dares to dream, to take risks, to laugh in the face of adversity, and to boldly define their own narrative in a world eager to impose limits. And so, with every role she chooses, every interview she gives, and every quirky, unforgettable moment she brings to life, Aubrey Plaza continues to inspire, to challenge, and to captivate, reminding us all that true greatness lies in authenticity, perseverance, and the courage to be unmistakably, unapologetically oneself. Beyond the accolades, beyond the applause, Aubrey Plaza's story is one of relentless self-discovery, a journey that teaches that true success is never about fame alone, but about cultivating an inner strength that allows you to navigate life on your own terms, to embrace the quirks and contradictions that make you human, and to transform perceived weaknesses into defining strengths. For Aubrey's trademark deadpan humor and offbeat charm are not mere performance tools, they are extensions of a deeply authentic personality that refuses to compromise for the sake of acceptance. And this authenticity has not only set her apart in a world obsessed with image and trend, but has also made her a beacon for those who feel marginalized, overlooked, or misunderstood, showing that there is immense power in leaning into your individuality rather than conforming to an external mold. And as she moved from small indie films to blockbuster projects, from television comedy to dramatic roles that revealed the depth of her talent, she did so without losing the essence of who she is, proving that versatility and integrity can coexist. that success need not come at the expense of self, and that the most memorable performances are those imbued with truth, empathy, and courage, qualities that Aubrey has consistently demonstrated both on and off the screen, inspiring not only aspiring actors but anyone who has ever doubted their potential, faced rejection, or felt pressure to dim their light to make others comfortable. For her journey teaches that embracing discomfort, challenging norms, and daring to stand out are not risks, they are the very pathways to greatness. And in a culture that often celebrates imitation over innovation, Aubrey Plaza shines as a reminder that originality, persistence, and humor wielded with intelligence and purpose can create a legacy far more enduring than fleeting trends or hollow accolades, reminding us all that the courage to be ourselves, to trust our instincts, and to pursue our passions relentlessly is what transforms ordinary lives into extraordinary stories. And in every role she embodies, every public appearance she makes, every interview where her voice, wit, and perspective resonate, Aubrey continues to challenge, to teach, and to inspire, leaving an indelible mark on the world, proving that success is not measured by conformity or approval, but by the impact, authenticity, and fearless individuality one brings to life's stage. Aubrey Plaza's influence extends far beyond the characters she portrays. It lies in the example she sets for resilience, creativity, and unwavering self-belief, showing that a life well lived is one in which you refuse to shrink for the comfort of others, where you embrace the full spectrum of your personality, including the awkward, the unconventional, and the misunderstood, for it is precisely these qualities that make her magnetic, relatable, and unforgettable. And as she navigates the complex landscape of Hollywood with a mixture of sharp intellect, strategic choices, and fearless experimentation, she reminds us that the path to success is rarely linear, that setbacks, rejection, and criticism are not indicators of failure but rather opportunities to refine, to grow, and to rediscover one's own voice. And in doing so, she transforms every challenge into a lesson, every no into fuel, and every moment of uncertainty into a stage upon which her courage and individuality shine most brightly. And it is this capacity to transform adversity into empowerment that has inspired countless fans, aspiring actors, and creatives around the world to pursue their passions without compromise, to find humor in life's unpredictability, and to recognize that true artistry is inseparable from authenticity, that the willingness to be unapologetically yourself, quirks, imperfections, and all is the ultimate superpower. And through her work in projects that range from offbeat indie films to mainstream productions, her collaborations with visionary directors, and her ventures into producing and other creative avenues, Aubrey demonstrates that talent is only fully realized when paired with audacity, vision, and the courage to take risks that others might shy away from, reminding audiences that meaningful impact is never achieved by blending in but by standing out, by daring to challenge conventions, by embracing the unusual, and by allowing one's unique voice to resonate loudly in a world that often prefers monotony. And this philosophy is not confined to her career alone, but extends into her personal narrative, where she consistently exemplifies the importance of self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and the relentless pursuit of passions that inspire joy, connection, and growth, proving that success is not a destination but a continuous journey of learning, evolving, and inspiring others. And in this journey, Aubrey Plaza has become more than an actress or public figure. She is a symbol of courage, individuality, and the transformative power of authenticity, leaving behind a legacy that teaches the world that the most profound achievements are those that allow us to live and create fully, boldly, and without apology. What makes Aubrey Plaza truly remarkable is not only her on-screen talent but her unwavering commitment to authenticity and the art of embracing one's own eccentricities, demonstrating that in a world that often rewards conformity and predictability, the boldest, most enduring successes come from those who dare to be different, who take risks with their choices, who lean into the very qualities that society might label as unconventional. And Aubrey's career exemplifies this philosophy at every turn, from her early days navigating the competitive, intimidating corridors of auditions and indie productions, to her breakout role as April Ludgate in Parks and Recreation, where her deadpan delivery, biting wit, and unapologetic awkwardness captured the hearts of millions and redefined what it means to be a comedic heroine, proving that subtlety, intelligence, and timing can command the same attention as flamboyance or spectacle. And as her career evolved, Aubrey continuously expanded her repertoire, exploring film, television, and producing projects that allowed her to challenge herself, explore new dimensions of her talent, and tell stories that resonate on a deeply human level, while inspiring countless individuals to embrace their own quirks, face rejection with grace, and pursue passions with relentless determination. For her journey is a living testament to the idea that the path to true fulfillment is not paved by external validation, but by cultivating a sense of self, a confidence in one's own voice, and the courage to stand firm in one's convictions. And in a society that often pressures people to fit into predefined molds, Aubrey Plaza serves as a beacon, illuminating the power of individuality, reminding aspiring artists, creatives, and dreamers alike that the most profound and lasting impact is achieved when you honor your own instincts, defy expectations, and pour authenticity into every action, performance, and interaction. And through her distinctive approach to her craft, her fearless experimentation, and her commitment to embracing the full spectrum of human emotion from awkwardness to vulnerability to humor, she continues to inspire a generation to reject mediocrity, celebrate uniqueness, and recognize that the courage to be oneself is not only revolutionary but transformative, shaping not only careers but lives, and reinforcing the idea that the pursuit of passion, self-expression, and authenticity is the ultimate measure of success, leaving an indelible mark not just on the entertainment industry but on everyone who witnesses her journey and dares to take inspiration from it.